Hey, folks, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining us on the Sacramento Community Watch Network. My name is Reno News Now. I'm Lieutenant Commander in the Sacramento Community Watch, also known as the ADHD Auditor. Welcome in, my followers from my neurodivergent followers as well as my neurotypical followers. Thank you so much. And the man co-hosting with me tonight, the man who had me talk to hospital security today, Chief England, is here with us today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. So glad you guys are here. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you, you guys. We do this every night at 8, or not every night, every Thursday night at 8:30. We try to do this every week to bring you some First Amendment videos, catch you up on what's going on within the Sacramento Community Watch Network and all that good stuff. So, of course, as we do it every week, we start off with housekeeping. And at this point, Chief, you got anything for housekeeping?
Housekeeping, no, we don't, but we do have breaking news out of Sacramento. However, an officer-involved shooting occurred yesterday in Sacramento, late evening yesterday in Sacramento. We want to bring that footage to you guys really quick here.
Yep, here we go. And this is coming to us from KCRA3 out of Sacramento.
Pained by KCRA3 showing the moments leading up to a shooting involving Sacramento police officers. It was intense, as you can see there, and an eyewitness shared that video with us today. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Lisa Gonzalez.
I'm Golston Dart. We were following this as breaking news yesterday. This happened near 16th and North C Street in the northern part of downtown. KCRA3's Danica Hill joins us live now after having a chance to speak with that witness. So, Danica, what did you learn?
That video, just over a minute long, shows how this situation unfolded. That witness telling me he couldn't believe what he was watching. He even thought it was a movie scene at one point. Now, we did blur much of the video, the victim or the suspect in this situation, so we do want to warn you, some of this may be hard to watch.
And folks, this video is from yesterday, according to the timestamp on the original YouTube video. Links are in the description, folks.
When the video starts, you can see 2 officers with their weapons drawn, pointing at the man in the brown jacket. That's when he starts to run towards those officers, pausing for a second, those officers backing up. Police telling us today that that was part of their de-escalation attempt, creating distance between them and the suspect, while giving him commands to stop walking towards them. The man continues to yell in the street and walk towards those officers. That's when you see the 3rd officer appear, also with his gun drawn. You can see the woman officer telling him to stop. The man then starts reaching into his pocket and pulls out what we now know was a fake gun. He runs towards the cops again, who keep backing up. The witness starts to drive off, but you can hear between 8 and 10 gunshots. And at this point in the video, we do know that that suspect is still alive. Police confirming that all 3 of those officers fired their guns.
I was thinking, like, maybe I should put it out. And then after the shot, I got out of the car. But yeah, I was a little bit scared at that point, like, because I didn't know if, like, any bullets were gonna come around. Because what happens if he turns around and he starts shooting at me, then I put myself in a sketchy situation for no reason.
Now, we did learn that that suspect is stable today. Police say they're still investigating this situation. None of the officers involved in this were injured, and those officers are on leave as part of department protocol. Here in the newsroom, Danica Hill, KCRA 3 News.
So, you know, this was obviously breaking news for a couple of reasons yesterday. The event itself and then the traffic. We know that the road was blocked for hours yesterday. Was that witness still there during that part of the investigation?
Yeah, he tells me maybe 2 minutes after that shooting, police immediately blocked off the road and kept him inside. He says he was there for about 5 hours, but he says once he finally got home and got back to his wife and kids, he kissed them, and he says he's no longer taking life for granted.
Okay, Danica, thank you.
Wow.
Crazy story out of Sacramento. Yeah, I don't understand why he would even pull out any type of weapon for that fact. Like, dealing with the police, it's kind of...
Yeah, I mean, once you get to the stage where they have their weapons drawn on you, you need to start paying attention and listening and doing as they say, because, yeah, you don't want it to go any farther, but, ooh. Guerrilla Cop Watch, I agree. Sheesh, exactly. I mean, you know, it is what it is, though, but oof.
And then they found out later it was a fake weapon. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. You never, even a fake weapon, folks, you do not do that. That is just downright not good. So I don't know how else to put it.
Downright stupid.
It is downright stupid. You never do that sort of thing. If they got their guns out, you better start listening to the commands, and deal with it in the courts. You don't deal with it in the streets like that. So, okay, so we're going to get on to our feature presentation tonight, folks. We're going to be featuring Bay Area Transparency, Siberian Tiger Audits, the Tyrant Terminator, Rashid Ritchie from the Young Turks, and Audit Everything.
Hey.
Hey. So the first video comes from Bay Area Transparency. Let me throw them up on the screen here real quick here, folks. Share screen, Bay Area Transparency, share. There we go.
Yeah, this video is awesome. You guys are going to see how he just tears this chief counsel, chief, whatever, that position is whatever. But yeah, you're going to see how much he tears him up verbally, knowing the laws quite well, as opposed to the chief counsel guy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So let's go ahead and get into it.
For breakfast this morning.
Are you going to be difficult? Do I need to call security?
I mean, I don't know what you would call security for.
Because you're interfering with the operation of this
messing with
agency.
you.
This is
So
a public agency. Anybody has the right to walk in, but you're doing something more than just walking in to seek information
Okay.
or to advise us of something. You're here for some other purpose that's not been disclosed. Has not stated his name or his purpose for being here. Has walked around muttering, making rather veiled threats about the office of the
Veiled threats.
What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy Bay Area Transparency. We are back at it once again, and for this video we went to the office of the Inspector General. And yes, the person you see on the screen who was talking in the beginning of this video is the Chief Counsel. Let me break that down. Is the main chief lawyer or attorney for the Office of the Inspector General. If you don't know what the Office of the Inspector General is for the state of California, other states, there is also Federal Office of Inspector Generals. Look it up, because this is a very important office. This individual did not understand our rights, in my opinion, and did not care about them. In my opinion, he felt like he was going to be able to just violate our rights because he is who he is. And this video is very important. It's very important that you, Bay fam, watch this all the way through and share it and get it out there, because we are going to see some of the change that we have created in this video, and I will stop and point it out. Let's go ahead and get to this video. Follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram at Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share. BAT, baby.
And the links are in the description below, folks.
We'll check that out. That's cool.
Yep. Click on the links below. While you're at it, hit that like button for us, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Change the notification to all.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Talking to me? I'm sorry, I'm not hearing you well.
What are you doing?
Oh, just taking pictures. How about you? How about you?
Working?
Oh, okay. Is everything good, or?
I just want to know why you were taking them.
Oh, I have a story I'm doing. Working on something. No, appreciate it.
Yep.
Let's get a picture of the door right here. Office of the Inspector General. That lady was mad and upset, but she didn't say much else.
Can I help you?
No, I'm good.
I'd like to know what you're doing, please.
I told her. You want to ask her?
No, I want to ask you.
Oh, I'm good. I don't want to talk about it.
Well,
I already
will
told her.
you Please leave.
Why would I have to leave?
Because you're interfering with the operation of this department without explaining to me, the chief counsel, what it is that you're doing taking pictures here.
How would I be interfering? I don't
Because
get it.
you
I'm
were-
just taking pictures.
She's walked away from her desk and is not able to complete what it is that she's been assigned to do.
Well, that's not true.
She doesn't want to have her picture taken either, so you're violating her privacy.
Okay, like there's like the Privacy Act or something. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Well, I'm not here to give you legal advice.
I'm not
asking you
asking
what
for
you're
legal
doing.
advice.
I'm asking you what you're doing with
I'm
it.
just
He
trying
seems to be
figure
giving
how I'm
out free
violating
legal
her
advice,
privacy.
though.
I'm asking you to explain what it is that you're doing on state property.
Right, and I told her, I already explained it to her.
Tell me.
Why would I have to tell you? Why do I have to explain myself? Tell me what you had for breakfast this morning.
Are you going to be difficult? Do I need to call security?
I mean, I don't know what you would call security for.
Because you're interfering with the operation of this
messing with you.
agency.
How?
Yeah, I've explained
By
it to
taking
you.
pictures?
I've explained it to you.
By taking pictures?
I've explained it to you.
Well, I didn't get what you were saying. My
You
camera
very
is
well.
messing with
I'm asking you to explain what you're doing on this office's.
And I'm asking you to explain how I'm interfering. Is it the camera? Or me just being here? Like, I don't understand you.
This is
so
a
I'm
public
just,
agency. Anybody has the right to walk in, but you're
Okay.
doing something more than just walking in.
I didn't even notice my mic was muted.
Okay.
To advise us of something. You're here for some other purpose.
Why did
It's
they
not
give this
been
dude a
disclosed.
position
And
with
you have
the-
the right to know what that is.
I'm taking pictures.
And I'm
Why?
asking you, why are you taking pictures?
Well, I don't have to explain that part, right?
Do you really think so?
Yeah,
You think you have the right to do that?
to not explain to you my day. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I have the right to do that.
I respectfully disagree with that.
Okay.
Wow.
So if you not
And you're
going to explain
legal
it,
counsel?
I am the chief counsel of this organization.
Chief counsel, got you.
And I'm
He's the
asking you to
high.
explain your purpose or to leave.
And I'm asking you, what gives you the authority to ask me my purpose?
Because you are interfering with the operation of this agency.
And how am I
I've
interfering?
I've explained that to you several times.
You're
Copy.
saying my camera.
I'm saying your camera, your presence, your refusing to explain what
He's
your
just
purpose is.
But
digging
you just
himself.
told me I can be in here. You said
1983.
anybody can walk in here.
If you have business here, yes.
Well, I have business taking pictures.
That's what I want to know for. Are you taking it for your own personal reasons? Are you a member of the press?
Well, I
Are
just
you
don't. I don't
investigating?
feel like sharing. I don't feel like sharing any of that stuff. I already told her, but I'm just not going to share it.
You
I
haven't
don't
told
know.
her anything.
That's not true. Well, see, I told her.
Yeah, you told her you're taking pictures, but you've not explained why you're taking pictures.
I just want to know why you were taking them.
Oh, I have a story I'm doing.
Yeah, you told her you're taking pictures, but you've not explained why you're taking pictures.
That's all. I don't need to give much else. I'm taking pictures. I mean, what makes you think you have a right?
True.
Or the
Huh?
authority.
You don't need to engage.
Having business here
You don't need to engage.
is entitled to some degree of discretion. They wouldn't want
Again,
us to-
public servants not knowing their own place in their
so
government.
It's not exactly true that you don't have to state why you're here.
Lady,
Yeah, no, I disagree. Yeah, I mean, if they needed something private, I'm sure you guys would take them to the back and they'd do something in private. Right?
exactly.
If they chose to go to the back, what if they didn't? If
Well-
they wanted to sit
well-
right there, they could.
And if I wanted to take pictures, I could.
And if they wanted to sit right there and wait till he was done taking his pictures, they could.
I do. I'm pretty sure.
A lot of what ifs.
Cite my authority. I mean, you ever heard of the Constitution?
Yes, I have.
You know
Exactly.
the five freedoms of the First Amendment.
I do.
Which one are they?
What are they?
Which one would this be?
I'm not here to play your guessing game. So
No, they always
You're legal counsel, man. Educate me.
They all-
Educate me.
Oh, this guy's faking it till he makes it, and apparently he made it too damn far. He went over the damn bar. Oh, jeepers. Member Sevenfold 777. Hi, everyone. Welcome
What's
back,
up?
Sevenfold. Thank you for being a watchman.
Where I'm wrong.
Let's call security.
Call him
That's
twice,
always-
Jandy.
The only thing they can do is always call
Tell him
security.
that this guy's being interfering with my work here that I'm doing.
Exactly.
He's obstructing my
Yep.
work. So yeah, I don't
Absolutely.
understand why you think you have authority to come out and be like, "What are you doing? I want you to leave. You're taking pictures and obstructing the business and all this stuff." I don't get it. Why do you think you have authority to do that?
I'll explain that to you.
No, you haven't. You've cited no legal authority at all.
Yo, baby
There
LA,
is no
welcome
legal
back.
authority. And I can very simply break it down for you
What's
easily.
up?
Well, go ahead.
I can, but I just feel like you should know it already. You're a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I know it, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't need it. You know what I mean? I don't need to
Rotella
explain it.
45 says, I guarantee
Right.
everyone in this
I
office
can
hates
cite
this
many,
chief
many
counsel.
case
I
laws,
bet you they
Supreme
do.
Court case law and 9th District case law that tell you I can do exactly what I'm doing, unmolested and uninterfered with, like you're doing. Matter of fact, I could just leave right now because you.
We'll
told me
blame it
to
on the
and say,
hormones.
Hey, you violated my First Amendment right. Bye bye. See you in litigation. Right? It's called the First Amendment, freedom of press. I don't have to tell you why, what, when, where, how, anything. You understand?
What's up,
Welcome in,
Bobby?
Bobby.
Her feeling, excuse me, her feelings of not wanting to be recorded while she's at work, being seen in the public, don't matter. That case called Fordyce versus Seattle. It's a 9th District case. Go look it up. right? Smith versus the City of Cummings said that I can record any public officials in the course of their duties while in public places. Would you like me to keep going? We have the Glick case. Do you know that one? What about the Atkins case? What about the Musumeci case from San Francisco, the federal building? You want me to keep going? I can keep going. Okay? Call.
You know, so funny. I bet you he doesn't know any of those cases.
He's throwing case law left and right to a lawyer who's chief counsel, who's supposed to know these things, and yet he's sitting there like a deer in the headlights look. You know, it's just the guy's punching above his weight class, and when it comes to public service,
it's just embarrassing, dude.
It is totally embarrassing. You know, the guy just needs to
take a chill pill.
Security all you want. But I suggest before you continue to make yourself look like a buffoon as a legal authority, you just go back in and get to work. All right? You're dismissed. I don't need you here at all. I'm going to continue my business. Thank you.
He shut him down completely. That's funny.
Dummy. Why come out and speak to people like
Office of the Inspector General, State of California. They're embarrassing us in California, man.
Call the feelings
and
enforcement.
This claim that I'm disrupting business simply by taking pictures because of her feelings not wanting to have her picture taken. I suggest she doesn't work in the front if she doesn't want to have her picture taken.
Exactly.
Why
Custodial
is she
position.
up here in the front? She doesn't like her picture taken.
She could wash dishes in the back.
Nothing left in you, huh? Buckle and bounce, baby. You can go back to work.
I know, right?
Here, babe. See you later. He's done. He got nothing left. He tried to scare when he seen it wasn't.
And then when the police come, he's going to try to claim trespass.
Laws pertaining to this. Now he just dumbs it down and stays quiet. Good job.
I see him getting worse.
The problem is he already done all the damage. Like there'd be nothing else needed for lawyers to just attack what he already said.
He thinks that the police department's his own personal security.
As a matter of fact, you took an oath of office here. And your oath of office, you said that you would protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against all, enemies, foreign and domestic. But right now you just tried to violate my constitutional First Amendment right. Right? Didn't you do that? Yeah, see, he's dumbed down now. He got nothing.
Title 18 USC 242
That's what you should have done when you
violation.
first came out here. Just stayed quiet. Told the lady, there's nothing we can do. He can record. And it would have been better. But
no, now she's ran off not doing her job, and he's just sitting here not doing his job.
Did you put your left shoe on first or your right shoe? Do you have a pension? What about a safe at your house? You got a safe at your house? Does this building have a safe? Does this building take cash payments? What do people do at this window? Now I'm asking you part of your job. What do people do at this window? You're not going to assist the public and tell them what the people do at this
Just
window?
embarrassing. He can embarrass himself all he wants, but this is embarrassing. Terrible.
You know.
What's your name, bud?
You would think if a citizen.
James Sperling. Sperling.
Cool. What's your email address? Your state issued email address?
SperlingJ@oig.ca.gov.
Okay. Well, awesome.
Well, folks, he gave out his email address. Just remember, if you choose to exercise your constitutional First Amendment rights, please treat it as a double-edged sword. It can come bite you if you do things wrong with it, such as yelling fire in a crowded theater. So express your feelings, let them be known, and use your rights. Let them know what the Constitution is, folks.
So at least he understands that his name and his email address are public record. Let me get a good shot for the thumbnail here.
Yo, baby LA, this guy's goofy. I completely agree.
The light wasn't on you good in that way. Let's get some light in this direction here.
He said for the thumbnail. I'm done with him.
He understands that. And then I can get the rest of the information that I need.
What information do you need?
Oh, I'll let you guys know when I'm ready. Not quite ready for that yet. First, I'm going to wait for you guys' security so we can send them on their way, and then maybe I'll get the stuff I need here.
It's crazy.
Do you guys have security in the building or what?
Where
It's taking them so long.
Oh, there it is.
Could be an emergency. They're not here yet. What's taking them so long? Or did you call the highway patrol? That would have been the smarter option. And they'll take a while, but at least they would know what's going on.
Yeah, he called the highway patrol because they're his personal little security.
About the law and the First Amendment than legal counsel.
You know,
This is crazy. Not only legal counsel, lead or chief legal counsel, whatever he said he was. That is just disgusting.
he's just a bigger cog in the government cub, folks. Of course, he thinks that the police are going to come and he's going to tell him what to do because he's the one who prosecutes the cases for them when they arrest people. So, he thinks that they're going to do as he says, but hopefully we get some good cops out here and, actually understand what the law is and schools this supposed LOL lawyer,
Disgusting. That is embarrassing. Embarrassing. So am I still breaking a law in here? Am I still obstructing business, sir? What about zooming in this office? Is that okay to do?
Ooh,
is recording or
inter-office
taking
mailboxes
pictures from a public area under time, place, manner? Is that okay to do? Time, open business hours. Place, public lobby. Manner, taking pictures. I was quietly taking pictures, minding my own business. Matter of fact, I wasn't even so much taking pictures of her. I actually just came in here and started taking pictures of the wall. And then she ran back and got this knucklehead, and he decided to come in and act the way he acted. And now he clearly knows he's just messed up, and so he's just mute. I would appreciate an apology, sir. I would appreciate you acting like a man and saying, you know what? I'm sorry I messed up. I won't do that again. But it doesn't seem like he's going to.
Of course not.
You want to
Typical
stand right here
government
for me?
employee.
That way I can get this in the background with a good picture of you for the thumbnail of the video. Want to help me out? Come on, man. You can do it. You act like a human now. Say, I'm sorry. I apologize. I shouldn't have done that. Can you do that? No, he can't. Look at him. No.
He looks like a turtle.
Not man enough.
I know, turtle.
He didn't want to have a normal conversation. Oh, there we go. Highway patrol. Awesome. They didn't take too long. Took long enough, but they came quick enough.
That look on his face is like,
yeah, sometimes you just ask questions and then they start to think, oh, hold on, I
Not
can't
dial
do
up.
that. Maybe I can't do that. Maybe I should think about what I'm saying.
Clarence Jones says he broke him down like a shotgun in this video. I agree with you there. He looks like he stings.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for coming. My name is James Sperling. I'm the Chief Counsel of the Office of the Inspector General. This gentleman has been here nearly 15, more like 20 minutes at this point in time.
Oh my.
Closer to 30.
Pictures, has not stated his name or his purpose for being here. Has walked around muttering, making rather veiled threats about the Office of the Inspector
making
General,
threats.
state employees and whatnot.
I got it. Yo, baby LA snitch. Yep.
California threats are covered under 422.
He's interfered with the operation of the front desk. The receptionist felt intimidated and threatened by his presence when he refused to answer any questions about his purpose or duty.
Notice he's using all those key words to try to make a
Buzzwords.
Yeah.
Or his purpose.
The officer's looking
or any
like,
reason
okay.
whatsoever other than to just walk around, take pictures,
Pain
and
in my
mutter
back.
about state California, state employees. So,
And of course he's going to bite everything this guy is telling him without.
Sir, I'm Officer Stevens, Highway Patrol. I'm assuming you're here because it's public space.
Well, I'm narrating to my camera, but
And like I said, at this point, sir, same thing. If it is a public space,
it is a public space.
and he's not doing anything wrong, technically.
Interfering with the operation of this.
So that's something that I need more information about. So
Exactly.
if this gentleman was in any kind of way interfering but I would have to see how he was interfering to actually.
Here she goes.
Okay, Bay fam, let me go ahead and stop that right there because I don't think a lot of people who watch this understand how absolutely huge this is right here. First off, let me point out right here that this chief legal counsel, the chief lawyer or attorney for the Office of the Inspector General, clearly in this video does not understand our rights or does not care about our rights, in my opinion. Okay, everything I'm saying here is my opinion. He clearly doesn't care about our rights and decided to try to violate them. He also tried to challenge me earlier, cite your legal authority. When I did show him that I could cite several cases that had legal precedence, he decided to just go mute. Now that the officer's here and he feels he has his power, he asked the officer to violate our rights and remove us from this public space, even after he's already clearly said it's a very public space. Now,
they call
the
the
biggest
ambulance.
part is, and where you're seeing the most change is, those who have been watching for years understand is 5, 6, 7 years ago, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, when I started doing this, when this chief legal counsel told a police officer to get us out of this public space, the cops would automatically cooperate and do what they were told. He would have came over to me and told me to leave. I would have said, no, I don't have to leave.
And that's what we were expecting. This is everything that I was expecting in this video. And I'm glad I'm seeing that this is where we like to show officers who do a good thing. So far, everything in this video is going according to what we need to see happening more often when we do these audits, folks.
And according to the law as well.
And according to the law, yeah.
So upholding the Constitution and the law.
And it's pretty funny how an officer is schooling the chief legal counsel on the law.
So you guys put in the chat where you think this chief counsel should actually be working. Put in the chat. Put down there in the chat where you think this guy should be working, because he shouldn't be in a government position. But where do you think that he should be working at? Let us know in the comment section.
And if you also head on our links in the description to Bay Area Transparency's original video and link information for this department and everything he's done is in his description as well. Go check it out.
Would have had an argument, and he probably would have put me in cuffs, put me in the back of a car, took me out. They would have locked the doors and not let anybody back in, and it would have been a huge ordeal. So this is part of the change that we're creating. This cop now knows, and he's telling the lead legal counsel for the Office of the Inspector General, no, sir, I can't just remove him from this public place. You need to give me more. Just simply saying he's disrupting is not enough. I need to know how is he disrupting so I can make that legal determination. And this is what police officers are supposed to do. But we had to go through many, many years of getting roughed up by police officers, of getting put in handcuffs, of challenging them, of standing up for our rights, of not just leaving when they tell us to because they threaten to arrest us all the time. It took years of that to get to this point. And this is only a small part of the change that we're making. There's so much more change that we're making, Bay Fam. That's why it's so important we continue this journey. We continue these videos. We get these videos out there. Let's get back to it.
Put the law back in law enforcement.
Yeah. And stop playing.
If you have anything, or I can go back here with you.
No, there's nothing else on the
Okay.
He's just become an annoyance and he is interfering with the operation.
Again, feelings, please. Feelings, please.
Or leave, and he has declined.
Understandable. I understand it can be frustrating, and we've had similar things at different state agencies, our office or other.
Not oranges. Damn.
On the side of the road.
Lead counsel.
Business hours.
This is the attorney.
Space,
I understand.
This is crazy.
So it can be frustrating. Now, if there is something that this gentleman has done, as far as not allowing someone to exit or enter the property or interfering, then that does change that.
No, I understand that perfectly, and I don't disagree with the word that you said, but I don't know what he's going to do, as he's not identified himself or what his purpose in being here.
Understandable.
That's
but
not true.
Knowing something, I can't.
Well, I don't know that he's not going to interfere with somebody who does.
So how about you call when he does do something?
Even more of a reason he's not interfering.
That's when you call 911.
It is frustrating. I understand that. especially being a state agency or
this
a
guy
government
is
agency.
something else, man. Look at him.
And when the packet's going to be directly.
He's standing over there in the corner like cry.
BAT for the win, man.
Yes,
Shout out to you, man.
He actually does something. I can't ask
Exactly.
based on what he might do.
Cry.
Yeah.
So also, I can meet with you back here, or if there's a supervisor, because I understand these things can get kind of hectic and frustrating.
Yeah, pet his ego.
That's fine too. We can go behind a closed door and talk some more if you have something to show me, video or something like that.
Well, he said I made threats too. That's 422. We should look into it. Just investigate me for it. I mean,
that is something that I can definitely look into.
It's bad whenever the auditor knows the law better than the chief counsel and the law enforcement officer. Oh, here comes the motorcycle jockey.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a manager?
this is their lead legal counsel.
Okay.
Yo, baby, wait, LA, waste of time, yeah, and resources.
And he wants to talk in private. Make sure we keep the body cam on, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. XYZ. That would have been a horrible fucking move on the officers.
It's our pleasure.
See you later.
I'm Officer Stevens, so that's who you talked to. I know it says on my shirt pretty clearly here today. So talk to them. You're in a public space, you know.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Way to go, officer.
I couldn't find any threats that were made.
Yeah, way to go, bro.
I'm sure you knew if you were making a threat or not.
Give me a minute. Maybe I can help you. I could just get right on the edge of it, maybe for you.
So,
Who the hell hired Al Bundy,
422
LOL?
is threats of death or bodily injury. I said that you guys could be sued if you decide to kick me out, right? Like, that's not a threat. But
yeah, I did have a quick conversation with a lady here. It is making her feel uncomfortable. So just as person to person, you know. I know
Well, then call an ambulance for her.
Public building or a government building that's front lobby, but it is making her feel uncomfortable.
yeah, and well, the weird thing is I actually didn't even record her. I just came in. I was taking a picture of this, and she called me over and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, I'm taking pictures." And she's like, "For what?" I said, "Oh, I'm doing a story, but I don't want to share too much. I'm just taking pictures." She said, "Okay."
Exactly.
I went back to taking pictures of the wall, and she left, and then boom, that happened. So this is
Fair enough.
really weird, man. I don't know, but whatever. Thanks for doing a good job. What's your badge number?
18893.
18893. Name, badge number.
Officer Tricardi 22801.
All right, be safe out there on them two wheels, man. I ride myself, so be safe, because.
And that was out of Sacramento.
Yep.
I can't say that out loud.
I know.
I'm also not going to die.
You could think it. What do the CIA say? We can neither confirm nor deny that.
This is the power of auditing, folks.
All right, I'm just gonna get my records, and I'm gonna be on my way. This is my last stop, so I'm out of here. Take care, guys. Let's request our records.
Where'd the chief
Just so
counsel
we can
go?
be on our way.
Just do your job, and he would have been out of there
Now, I
in
would
3 minutes,
love right
3 to
now for
5
them
minutes,
to
if you would have just
refuse
done your
to have
job.
me and refuse to take my
If
California
you just did your
public
job
records.
and kept it pushing,
Because
wouldn't have
then,
been an
how's
issue.
it going? I would love for that to happen, because then we have a lawsuit on the grounds of, hey, you just tried to violate my First Amendment right. So I rang the bell. If nobody's at the window, please ring the bell. Here we are, ringing the bell again. Let's get my records. And
See, auditors do things in steps.
so you guys aren't
You
even
come
doing
in, you call the
anything.
cops, you ruin their steps. So you're going
Hello,
to pause
I need
what they're
some help,
doing
please.
and wait till the police come and go before they start coming in and asking to do their records.
exactly.
You
they
mess
keep-
with their
they hear
flow,
me
they're
though.
going to
They
let
come
you
look at me
create
and
the
they walk
story.
away. So like I said, I would love for them to go ahead and refuse my public records request. Oh, I don't know what else to do. I keep ringing the bell. They're not listening.
So now they're going to call the cops again, probably, and tell him that he's harassing by pressing the bell. Then the feeling is enforcement, please. We need him trespassed.
Yeah, he's trying to be nice about it. Literally, trying to be nice about it and polite.
So now that the cops have gone, now that the chief counsel's gone, all he wants is a public records request. So he would have
assistance,
came in
please.
and done like within 3 to 5 minutes, and it would have been done and
knocking.
gone.
And
He
don't let
he
them
could have
come
been
out and
gone.
say we're pounding on the glass and all this crazy shit. Because that dude, that legal counsel guy, he's an idiot. He will say something like that, in my opinion, right? I think he would, based on what I've seen already. I would say that would be an educated guess of this idiot, and he would say something like that. So, Here I go, ringing the bell again. And here we are knocking again.
Like I said, this is just embarrassing on behalf of the.
And now they're just refusing to help me.
Whatever.
And yeah, we've asked for assistance, and they're not providing it. So. And now they've turned the bell off.
Chief Counsel's probably back there boo-hooing, crying.
That's why it's flashing red and it was flashing green earlier.
Oh, they probably unplugged the chime.
So it's like I said, this is what you get. This is what you get with public servants.
We should call and make complaints tomorrow too.
Whoop the lawyers, right? And now they're refusing to serve. So.
And this was from April 7th, folks.
Nothing I can do. I need to get these records before I leave. Like, I don't understand the issue here. I need some. Yeah, I need some service here.
What service do you need?
Need to request public records.
Exactly.
What
Took you long enough.
are you looking for?
Well, there's several. there's maybe at least 7 or 8 of them. So if you guys want to write them down, I can tell them to you. You can give me a copy of it, and then.
Hey, if you ask me, I think he's kind of salty.
That'll be it. That'll be my public records request.
If you want, I'll give you a piece of paper. You can write them yourself if you like.
No,
yeah,
you
well,
can write it.
I'd ask you guys to write them for me. I don't have my reading glasses on, and I'm holding this camera, so it'd be good if you guys write it.
Give me a second.
Yep.
What public records are you looking for?
All right. I will take your name and your email address.
Salary.
I will take everything public in your employee file, including your oath of office. I will take your immediate supervisor's name.
Hold on. You're going too fast for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't even keep up.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, Chief,
I
I'll
will
be back.
take your immediate supervisor's name. Basically all the same information for your immediate supervisor.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. My immediate supervisor's employment file? Is that what you're saying?
The same information I asked for you, I want the same thing for your supervisor. So his name, his email address, everything public in his employee file, including his oath of office.
Get all that information.
The lady who sat up here, Jandy, I want her name, her state issued email address, just like everyone else. Everything public in her employee file. Pretty sure she didn't take an oath of office.
He looks real mad. He even has to write down that information.
Go ahead.
Now, if there are cell phones, state-issued cellular phones for this specific office, I want those cell phone numbers and February's bill, cell phone bill, 2025.
Whoa. Whoa.
What time is it? It is almost 3. Let's say 2 I got here. I will take any emails sent on today's date, 3/28/25, after 2 p.m.
Getting all that information. He had to turn it over? Oh,
and
man.
I think that's going to be it for that request. If I need something else, I'll add to it later, but for now, that's it.
Okay.
Cool. I will be back in 11 days. You guys have 10 days to have a response. I'll be back in 11 days to pick up the response. and any public records that are ready. If they use the extension that's written into the California Public Records Act or Public Information Act, then I will come back after that date that they give me that the records will be ready after the extension.
Yep. All they had to do was be respectful, professional employees when he first walked in, and all this wouldn't even happen. Crazy.
So noted.
Now that is what a employee conduct check is.
What happens if I'm not here?
He should have just kept it professional.
At that point in time when you return.
You could put the name as anonymous cameraman, and then I'll identify myself as anonymous cameraman. And then I'm sure you guys can figure out how to get me the response. So somebody here can give it to me.
Break.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, so as you can see, there is now a bit of a different tone coming from them, right?
And folks, that was pretty good. I mean, we love to watch, make the positive, the cops that are doing their jobs. We like to make them shine and make them look good.
Absolutely. Also job on behalf of the California Highway Patrol right there.
Yeah, and they know the rights better than the chief legal counsel. I mean, you would think they would. That's like 101 in government legal. It's like, what are the rights of the citizen?
How embarrassing was that guy?
Oh crazy. My goodness. Okay, so the next video we're featuring tonight is from Siberian Tiger. Head on over to his channel and like, share, and subscribe to him after the live stream. Links to all their content creators, auditors are down in the links below in the description, as well as the video itself. Chief, you want to go ahead and intro the video?
Yeah, so this video takes place at some auction that he went to, I believe in Portland, Oregon. I'm not too for sure, but it's an awesome video. I don't want to give too much away about it, but you guys,
let's go.
Check it out.
This was recorded yesterday, it looks like. Happy Valley, Oregon.
You just said it's public, right? Well,
it's
you
the
started
guy.
it, so what's up? What's up?
I was telling you about that's what's up. That's crazy.
The auction is officially starting. The shares of digital sales begun. Property will be sold for cash in hand, and buyers must have funds present immediately at close of sale.
Somebody knows who Siberian is. Awesome.
Individuals without participation are not allowed to participate. Cash on hand makes no personal checks. Cash on hand makes no personal checks. Bank cashier's check isn't.
Look, tyrant.
I don't care if you film, just don't be disruptive, okay?
What the?
Always have to be giving orders.
Yeah, look. Goofy.
Oh, now he turns on the body cam.
Look how he looks. He got the little shake, like, oh my God. We got to sit here and record each other.
He has to flex his authority.
Oh God. I mean, and people wonder why we have to record him. Tyrant.
Share case number 25-20004. Property address is 21065 Apollo Court in Westland. This property is postponed to June 25th.
And this is a public auction.
Yep. State of Oregon Sheriff's Clackamas County.
7-fold 777. Don't mess with the Siberian Tiger. You never mess with the Siberian Tiger, folks.
Look, Power Ranger right there.
Wannabe Power Ranger.
White Ranger.
I have a bid for $366,928.16. Do I have another bid?
Why would a guy with a camera coming in to record be disruptive?
Yeah. Is it not against the Constitution? It can't be, condemned as it can't be deemed as a crime of any sort.
You can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. So you can't say that your mere presence recording is disturbing the peace because somebody feels they're uncomfortable.
And nobody has said anything but the Clackamas County Sheriff's Department.
Yep.
Stupid. Yeah, right.
How's it going? We're working on.
You have nothing better to do.
Sometimes I do.
You like to harass us?
How am I harassing?
Is this normal behavior?
No, how am I harassing you? You accuse me of harassing. You tell me how.
Is that a normal mustache?
Normal behavior.
For a law-abiding citizen, absolutely.
Oh, is this what they normally do, law-abiding citizens?
Absolutely. They just stand their ground, exercise their constitutional rights.
It's not normal behavior.
How is this not normal?
Well, your behavior is not normal, Sheriff.
Exactly.
So, how is that relevant?
That is not normal behavior.
Hey, everybody in here, the auction is over. You need
He's
to leave
filming.
the building.
He's filming me. Right? You all should have your body cams rolling when you're on duty. If you're engaged in a citizen,
Auction's over.
that's perfect.
Okay.
So it's even better.
Now you can go out.
I don't. Well, when
What
I'm
a
ready,
bunch
I will.
of freaking tyrants. Auction's over. Everybody get the F out.
When I'm ready, I will.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out.
Now, since you guys are engaged me, I want everybody's identification, starting with you.
Can I see your ID?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well then we're not doing that.
Oh, you're so refusing? You're refusing?
Yep.
Are you identify yourself?
Sergeant Kirschbach.
Badge number?
Go ahead.
ID number?
41635. Go ahead.
Okay, so we have one individual refusing to
Not
ID.
doing it until you give me your ID.
And you are who?
I'm the guy
Terrible.
that's telling you to
No, whoa. Don't even think about touching me. Don't even think about putting your hands on me.
Well,
I am a free individual. Don't even think about assaulting me.
Go Power
Have a good day,
Rangers.
Sir, have a good day, sir.
You are
I
in
need to get
violation
that
of
sting.
your policy for failing to identify and the law.
Mighty Morphin Power
Let's see if the building is actually open. Is it open?
Rangers.
Oh, it's open.
Yeah, but this room is closed.
We better close
It's
it
not
then.
locked.
We're closing the auction. This room is closed.
Close it. Close it. I don't see any signs. Close it. Make sure it's locked.
Secured.
If it's not locked, it's open to public. Let's try again. There you go. There you go.
Teach the police how to use
Good
a lock.
boy.
Oh my
Very
God.
obedient. I'll check again. Make sure it's closed. You got it locked? You got it locked up? Let's try. Good. Very obedient. Very obedient. That's how it should be.
This is a banger.
Well. Who else wants to show?
Portella 45, they don't want their intimacy
Anybody
interrupted.
else? Anyone else? Nobody's got the balls, huh? Good. Keep it that way.
It's just embarrassing.
Yep.
More embarrassing government employees. Look at them
Well,
running from the camera. Scary, hurry!
of course you don't. Bunch of pussies. I don't care if I'm rude. You caused me to be this way. You asked for it.
He said a
You
bunch
treat
of
public with
pussies.
this kind of disrespect, this is exactly what you're gonna get in return.
Yep.
Identify yourself to me properly. I don't have to identify myself. You know better than that. That's how it works?
No, it's not how it works.
You're a public servant, you coward. Yeah, you are. Because if you don't want to identify yourself, you're a coward. What you hiding?
What's your name?
S. Atkerson?
There you go.
ID number. What's your ID number?
What's your ID number?
You know it's per your policy to identify yourself?
What's your ID number?
I'm not an officer.
Asshole.
Okay, well, you're a suspicious person.
How am I suspicious?
Oh my God.
Well, because you're a pig.
He's the only one who looks
Disgraceful
suspicious, though.
pig.
That's the funny
Arrogant
part.
pig.
He looks suspicious.
Rise out of me, it's not going to work, but hopefully it's good for your YouTube channel.
Well, whatever you think.
Okay, well, have a good day.
Piss off. Get lost. Do something positive with your life and with my money.
Power Ranger. That right there would be the Yellow Ranger.
Go investigate yourself and arrest some real criminals.
This is how I'm going to now redress my grievances and petition my government to do what they're supposed to do.
This is how Siberian Tiger's feeling.
Look at all those pigs standing around.
Not
Do
today.
something positive. Wasting my money. Yeah, okay, get busy.
Go
Why don't we
work
talk
out.
here?
Uh-oh.
Were you scared to talk here? We got a great lobby on the 3rd floor. Let's go. Let's go sit down.
Terrible.
Pussy, you gotta be there in 30 seconds.
Just terrible, guys.
Well, I'm here. Let's go talk.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment afterwards if you're watching this after the live. Of course, you can always comment on the live chat. If you like what we do, you can send us a super sticker.
Or a super chat.
Or a super chat.
You know how they do.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Nobody wants to talk, huh?
And
Nobody wants to talk.
if you want to send us super thanks
Like I said,
afterwards,
cowards.
you can do that as well. After the
Bunch
live
of
stream.
ass cowards. Don't worry about it.
Embarrassing.
We'll have our day.
Embarrassing.
We'll have our day. Yeah, that figures. Bunch of cowards. There you go. Run away, cowards. Run away.
Suspicious person, officer safety. I need to see your ID. What an ID addict.
Be waited for, but they never showed. Where you at? Where you at? If you know that Jennifer Hudson song, Where You At? She waited, nobody showed up. He waited, same thing. Crazy. Talking all that shit though. Embarrassing.
Oh, that was the end of it?
Yep, had another one. Hey, shout out to Siberian Tiger, man. Go over to his channel. Definitely like, share, subscribe to his channel. Let him know we sent you. He does awesome work, as you can see. Tear him up every time.
Yeah, and links to all the auditors are down in the description of the videos we've shown tonight. The original videos are there too. Don't forget to send them some love their way as well. So the next video we got is from Tyrant Terminator Audits. You want to go ahead and tell us about this one, Chief?
Yeah, this is a good one. He's dealing with a Karen tyrant, thinking that she just runs everything: city, county, state, federal, his house, their house, your house, my house. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. Let's roll it.
Come with me if you want to live.
It's okay, Mom. He's here to help. It's okay.
The Tyrant Terminator!
You know?
What's good, GTA family? Back at y'all with another one. Today we at the Community Park District out in Elmwood Park, Illinois. We're just getting ready to see if they respect our rights to record in public, to make sure our rights are not infringed on by anyone at any time. Let's go see. Weight room. Swimming pools. Hello.
Hi. You know what? Can I help you?
Not at the moment. Probably.
Oh, she looks like a
Probably
Karen.
in a few moments. I might get some help.
She looks like a 60s Karen.
I'll let you know. Well, are you like the manager here?
Yeah, well, yes, I run the front desk. So
Oh, okay,
I'm
yeah.
just asking what you need.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know.
Okay. Have you been in our building?
Have you ever been? What you
Are
mean?
you videoing or?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
Okay.
That's okay. Right?
I don't know what you're recording though. For what?
I'm recording everything that's in here.
Okay. For.
What's your name?
My name's Cheryl. I'm just
Cheryl.
asking.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, if I need some help, I'll definitely let you know, Cheryl.
Okay.
Just said she just called someone named Matt and told on us. It's just
Portola
talking to someone
45,
named Matt.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What, can
Is
I
he-
ask why you're videoing me?
Well, I'm just.
Okay.
'Cause
but
you're a
sir,
public
I
servant.
need a reason of why you're just walking into the building and videoing us.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that, right? Is that okay?
Well, this is a public building, but I still need to know why I'm being videoed.
Well,
No, you
I'm
don't.
not entirely.
Do you have an ID?
Do I have?
Do you have an ID?
Yeah, I got an ID.
Oh, we got an ID addict here,
You didn't
folks.
ask me for an ID.
Well, I can't because I'm in this building and I have children here. I'm just
Yeah, but
asking.
that doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it
Yes, it
don't.
does.
No, it don't, man.
Yes. Okay.
That's a stretch of an excuse for an ID.
We're here to help the public, but you're not.
She doesn't even work there and she's asking for ID.
Well, like I said, if I need some help again, I would gladly, you know what I'm saying, let you know. I would definitely let you know if I need some help
Okay,
from
but
you.
you come in my building and you're videoing.
My building.
I mean,
She owns the building, folks.
It's not your building. It's,
Well, I work here.
yeah, I
I'm
understand,
running
but
the building.
I'm just going off your quote. You're saying your building, so yeah. But it's just the people's building, so.
I understand that. So
Apparently you don't.
I
If you're calling it my building.
not sure why you're doing what you're doing, but I
Oh, okay.
probably will need to call the police. Because
I
you're
don't
not-
think that, I don't think
feelings,
that's
please.
necessary, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
But sir, do you want to look at the facilities? What do you
I'm
want to do?
yeah, I'm definitely going to get around to that as well. This is my first stop, so as I came through the doors, and this is the office area, so we just
Are
stopped
you
here
new
first.
to the area? Are you?
I didn't really want to answer those questions, you know.
Are you a resident of Elmwood Park?
Didn't want to answer those type of questions. I didn't want to get into like a huge questionnaire about.
I know, but sir, you're making this way more difficult. I have
Not necessarily because you asked me. You said as soon as I came in, you said, "Do you need some help, sir?" I said, "I'll let you know if I need some help momentarily." You're like, "Okay," and then I don't understand. You double back like I'm not entirely
because
sure.
you're standing here videoing.
Well, I was just videoing because we can. That's my point. Yeah. So
But if there's something I can help you with,
exactly. I probably,
She
like
just
I
doesn't
said,
get it.
I'm definitely going to walk around and document the entire building, record the entire building, and
is there a reason? Are you promoting us? Are you?
What's the reason for everything? I just didn't want to get into what's the reason.
Well, it's kind of important that we know the reason. Just to know why people are just walking in and videoing our building for.
The people's building. The people's building. But I see that you tried to alert Mr. Matt. I didn't. Is Mr. Matt like the administrator here? Or?
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
just an employee.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just an employee that
Okay.
I'm asking him to stay up front,
Oh,
doing
okay.
my job.
I was asking him to stay up front because I'm in here recording.
No, just stay up front.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It had nothing to do with you recording.
Oh, it didn't have nothing to do with me.
No.
Because at first, when I first brought him up, you kind of confirmed that it did. You was letting him know because I was right here. You did say
No,
that.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Well, you alluded to that. But anyway, like I said, if I can just, continue to do what I'm doing unbothered, we should be good to go. And this young lady was talking about an ID or anything. She's
Okay, well,
totally.
Again, we have memberships here. We have things that you need to show proof of why you're here.
Right.
Or why you need to be here.
And that's probably why she brought up ID.
It could be.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you're not being very, you're not telling me why
you're not being forthcoming.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I actually did tell you several times because we can. I'm telling you that again.
That's not telling me anything.
It is. It's telling you because we can. That's answering your question. Why are you video? Because we can.
Probably.
Patola is funny.
Patola is funny, yes.
Probably stinks too.
This lady here was talking about ID and.
Okay. Professional.
Matt? Yeah. Oh, okay. So she was talking about you then. And you work here. Yeah, they was tripping, man, because I'm recording, but obviously, we can record in public, right? Yeah, she was some other lady that had like 2 kids with her. She was saying something about wanting my ID and everything. I'm like, so I don't know, man, but I kind of figured she was talking to you because I seen you up front. I just wanted to see if you were Matt. Yeah, just recording, man, doing that, don't have any ill intent, man. Yeah. So yeah, that's Matt right there. That's what I guess she said she was trying to tell him to stay up front. So, it's a nice rec center, man. A community rec center. I think we should be good to go. Matt don't seem like he's too concerned, so we should be good to go. Make sure y'all stay nice. This is very nice right here, man. I like get up in here.
Virtual golf there, huh?
Something like that, right?
Nice.
Golf. It's nice in here, man. Golf club members only. Yeah, that's nice, man.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I didn't know.
Yo, baby LA, thanks for the comment.
We really get to the whole FOIA thing, but like I say, that's our regular spiel. If we need some help from you, we'll definitely, get some from you. But
yeah,
she's entitled to answers at that moment. We'll narrate at the end, man. So I'll make sure y'all just stay tuned, man. So we'll see.
Super entitled.
Yes,
crazy.
We'll get us a FOIA request form right quick from this young lady if she's willing to help us.
Where did all those seniors go? I'm sorry, what did you need? Oh, perfect. Here's one for that.
Wait and see. So can I have a FOIA request form?
She probably don't even know what
FOIA
it is.
request form?
You'd have to go to Village Hall for that.
Why? I want to fill it out here. I want to fill it for Village
I don't
Hall.
have one.
So you guys don't have it on your website?
As far as I know, I might.
Okay.
Can you give me a moment?
For sure.
For
sure. Okay. For sure. So she said they might have
She got overwhelmed very
She said
quickly.
they might have it. Give her a moment.
I'm surprised she even knew what a FOIA was.
Right. Obviously, she don't really want to help us at this point, but
I mean, this is a rec center. This ain't like somebody every day walking in for a FOIA.
Right thing and help us fill out our FOIA today, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Coming in, I didn't know. I think she's helping me now.
Oh, okay, what you need?
He wants a FOIA.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, your FOIA's got to be filed at 11 Conti Parkway. It's the Village Hall.
Right. So I mean, I know that we can do them here. Any public, you guys can forward it over.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. What's your name, sir?
My name's Ted.
Ted. Appreciate that.
Tyrant
Ted.
Terminator.
Yeah. Man, nice to meet you, man. Yes, for sure. So yeah, I'll just turn this, fill this out.
Yep.
Get a copy from you guys.
Absolutely.
We'll be good to go.
Sounds good. If anything else, let me know.
All right, for sure. So, Mr. Ted knew who we was, man. So we definitely appreciate him. He came in very professional, and it's all good, man. So we'll see, man. You guys make sure you stay tuned. Yeah, more of the same, TTA family. More
of the same. Absolutely.
Oh, they called the Popo.
See what the narrative is going to be now that Ted know who we are, who he is, but this young lady right here does not. And She obviously caught this guy. He got gloves on already, so gotta be able to feel that in.
Yeah, look how he
Let's
looks.
see. Yeah, let's see.
Hey, how are you?
What's going on, officer?
What's going on?
Obviously this lady right here, right behind you, obviously the one called you, so you probably should check with her. I didn't call you.
Why would you call us?
Go ahead.
If I'm speculating, it's
What
because
the
I'm
hell?
recording, but I'm not entirely sure what she said
Crazy.
on 911. So.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're recording?
Yeah, and like I told her, it's a reason for everything. It's just I don't want to get into a huge questionnaire about
Exactly.
why I'm recording.
Okay.
Go do your job and investigate.
Unbothered, so.
Okay.
Hi.
But you know they're here to work, right?
Yeah, they can be here to work. That's all good.
Right. So now if you're bothering them, though, they're going to ask you to leave, probably, right?
Absolutely not. They can't ask me to leave
Whoa.
because I haven't committed a crime, and this is public property. And if I commit a crime, of course I can be. I
But
can
if
be.
you're bothering them, they're allowed to ask you to leave.
So what would be considered bothering them? Not recording though, because that's exercising the right. You do know that, right?
Are you getting in their face?
In their face, I wouldn't say in their face, but we're having dialogues, we're having conversations back and forth. So, but I mean that's what I'm saying. What did they say on 911? That way we can start there.
Right. Go investigate.
They asked you that
Crazy.
somebody is not wanted here.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why I mentioned to you that obviously if they're uncomfortable with you being here for whatever reason,
Yeah.
Oh, feelings, police.
or disturbance, whatever the case is,
Right.
they're going to ask you to leave.
Yeah, if I'm like you said, if I'm starting a commotion or disturbance, right? Of course you can ask me to leave.
I'm assuming. So
Yeah.
I haven't talked
We
to them.
no, we agree that they can ask me to leave for that reason, but
Right.
not for exercising a right. Right.
Let me stand by.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, so hopefully there's a little bit of education going on here, probably. Does a proper investigation.
Go ahead, sir. The first one is to walk around and document the building by recording, which is our First Amendment right.
Okay.
The second thing is a FOIA, which is an additional right. Both of those are rights that are guaranteed.
Yes. So there's a FOIA application right here that he said.
He just gave it to me right here.
Okay. So you already have that.
I already got that.
Okay.
We good to go with that.
Yeah.
I just got to fill it out and turn it in.
Right.
Right.
So are you here for any other reason?
Just those two reasons. But I mean, if I did have another reason, I like I said, I wouldn't want to get into having to disclose it in because I just don't have to.
Okay. So in other words, if they're uncomfortable with you being here and they don't have to disclose that to me, they're going to ask you to leave, right?
I don't think they're going to ask me to leave at this point.
Well, that was the reason why they called us in the first place.
Well, yeah, but see, she called you prior to the manager coming in. So she didn't know that we had these rights.
So if the manager wants you to leave, you need to leave, right?
If I'm committing a crime, for sure.
Well,
I have to commit a crime. What's your name, officer?
Officer Pavone's right
Pavone. What's your badge number?
500's right there.
Okay, because it seems like you're trying to solicit a trespass, man. No one said anything about me leaving, man.
They're here to work, and if you're disturbing them in any way, they have the right to ask you to leave. That's all I'm getting at.
No, they don't.
And I haven't talked to them yet about
By you being a police officer,
Yeah.
and you swore an oath to the Constitution,
Right.
your first objective and main thing should be to uphold that. So if I'm here exercising a right, the only thing you should be concerned with is my rights.
Yes.
That's what you should be concerned
and
with.
their rights.
Yeah, they don't have any rights at this point.
They don't have any rights?
They don't have a right to infringe on my right, do they?
If you're disturbing them, yes.
So the only thing that can be considered a disturbance is a physical act, sir. Not exercising a right.
Necessarily. Not necessarily. We could have
Not necessarily.
vocal disturbances, right? You don't have to be physical.
I mean, you can start yelling and screaming and things of that nature, but if none of that took place, is what I'm saying.
Falls under disturbance, right?
None of it took place, though.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to make sure that we're on the same page, that me recording can't be considered a disturbance. How you doing, officer? Your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Trees. My badge number is 15733.
Appreciate that.
No worries.
Yeah, so man, it was just like I was trying to ask your partner, what did they actually say on 911? Or
Yo, baby LA, thanks for the super chat. She's calling out a match, folks, guys. $2. Come on.
Yeah, so like I was telling him before,
Oh,
she
we
the one
appreciate
who
you.
had the actual issue, but that's the manager, the guy Ted there, and he actually
Thank
recognized
you for calling
what
us awesome.
we're doing. So she called you guys prior to receiving an education from her boss. So it was like she should have called Ted first instead of you guys.
Okay.
How you doing, Sarge?
Good, how are you?
Man, pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Oh, they're all coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah. You know what? To be honest, man, I just bought this hat because it had matched the outfit I had on that day. So I said, forget it.
Sir, so you have your FOIA, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and you said you were just going to walk around videotaping.
I already did. I got all the footage I need.
They have no problem with you doing that. As
Yeah,
long
no.
as you don't bother anybody that's here, right?
Man, I already know. Hey, Officer Pavone, that's how you pronounce it? Hey, I don't need the directives, man. I know precisely what I'm doing.
You tell him, Tyrant.
I know precisely what I'm doing. I was trying to convey that to you. And you know exactly what I'm doing.
Tyrant Terminator, I'm sorry.
To escalate this thing. Yeah, because no one told you that they wanted me to leave.
Hey, Bobby Swisher, thanks for matching and going above. Agree, they're awesome.
But I'm just saying, you see the managers here. You should have just, you know what I'm saying? If you see no one doing nothing illegal, you should tell them.
I'm responding to my call. When a call comes across saying there's no demand on subject on property, that's what I'm responding to.
I'm just saying, man. I just feel like you tried.
And it's your job to do an investigation.
Take the place, right? Do whatever you want.
We've been through this already, right? 10 minutes ago.
Is that what you're doing?
I don't want to answer no more questions, man.
Okay.
I just asked an answer.
I've been back and forth already with a whole bunch of questions and answers.
So you're good then, right?
I've been good.
You got what you want.
I'm all good.
Okay.
Sarge, what's your name and badge number, sir?
My badge number 9026.
And your name?
Sergeant Brown, like color.
Thanks a lot, man.
Okay.
Sergeant Brown seems cooler than the other guy does.
He was just hanging out in the back. He didn't say much.
Yeah, I bet he's going to give his officer a talking to.
Ted, we appreciate you knowing our rights, sir. I'm going to fill out our momentarily to get a CAD number from these officers. For sure. All right, for sure. Hey, officer, sergeant, or one of you guys, can I just get the CAD number from one of you guys?
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Officer Pavone, you already see he came in. You can tell what type of time he was on, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Wow.
Pavone thought he was there to manhandle somebody.
You looking to get a membership or?
No, just rocking around, you know, just seeing what do they do exactly offer.
It's a public place, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah. And I appreciate you too, Sergeant Brian. Look, because Officer Pavone came in. You can tell what type of time he's on. He got his gloves on already. His situation's heightened.
Nah, you don't know Officer Pavone. He always has his gloves on.
Oh, do he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, don't take it personal.
Oh, I feel you, man. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys, man. All right, for sure. So definitely, Sergeant didn't come in like...
Yo, baby LA, thank you for the support, man. If you want to show support, and send us your breadstick money.
I know the sergeant just trying to take up for him, man, but in terms of him always having his gloves on, I don't believe that, but it is what it is. We'll fill out for you out and rock out, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned.
No.
I can just get a stamped received copy of that.
We don't do a stamp card, but I can give you definitely a copy of it.
Oh, or sign that you're receiving it?
Well, I'm not the village clerk, so I don't know if I can sign this.
I think you can, because you're basically just receiving it.
Yeah, no problem. I can sign it, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
At least the manager's cool about it, man.
Your name's Cheryl, right? Yep. Are you willing to offer an apology today?
I can say I'm sorry. I don't know what I've done to apologize for.
Well, you called the cops on us for no reason. So
No, I'm just protecting this building.
Well, you see, obviously, Ted's your boss, right?
Right, yes.
So,
I tried calling Teddy first.
Oh, you tried to call him first. You didn't get him, so you called the cops. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's the
I
reason.
have a lot going on in here right now, and
Mhm.
we have a job fair. So I'm, just being safe.
She's overwhelmed.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I
If
said.
this was all you wanted was a point.
I was trying to get to that, momentarily,
Well, I
but
kept asking you what I could do for you.
right, you did, but I was
Right.
trying to get to that, but I was being cut off and I was being threatened with the cops, so it was hard to get to that point, but so I just think that it was unnecessary for law enforcement to have, subject to someone to possible harm for absolutely nothing.
Yep. She got to own up to what she did. I mean, it's hard, but.
All right, Ted, I appreciate you,
Hey,
sir.
wait.
Your actual position is you're like the administrator.
Wait. Hold on a second. Do you hear the music in the background?
Yeah.
We've been rickrolled. We've been rickrolled. Oh God, we've been rickrolled.
What is
PTA? Oh, it's whenever you send somebody, go, hey, look at this link. And it's a great video, and it sends it over to Rick Ass. Oh, no, that's never going to give. Oh, no, that's a different. Oh, I'm sorry. Different song.
I was just the director, man. We appreciate you, Ted.
I'm sorry about that.
Get out here. What's the phone number? Direct phone number here?
708
708
452
452
3917.
3917. Appreciate you, Ted, a lot. Thanks a lot. You too.
Wrong song. Here goes my ADD again.
So from the top, TTA family, from the top.
Hey, shout out to Tyrant Terminator. For sure. Of course, as always, go over to his channel, like, share, subscribe, let him know that the Sacramento Community Watch sent you.
To do what we always
and we would definitely appreciate that so much.
That's to record in public.
You want to go ahead and roll it to the next one?
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull that out then. Okay, so the next one, folks, is going to be from Indisputable with Dr. Rashad Ritchie. And you want to go ahead and kind of cue us up for that?
Yeah, so this is a pretty bad one, guys. We had a law enforcement officer super slam a black teenager to the ground. Did some really bad damage, and he sued for $5.5 million, and they reached that settlement at $5.5. The young guy was paralyzed, so
oh geez,
not a really good look here, and viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, that's folks. Yep.
Mass. We have a black man who was paralyzed by the police. He gets a $5.5 million settlement because of a Florida deputy. Florida deputies body slammed an unarmed black man after paralyzing said unarmed black man. You heard me right, after. That man just received $5.5 million in a settlement. Timmy Lee Knox, you're looking at him. Timmy Lee Knox, excuse me, you're not looking at him. That is the cop. Timmy Lee Knox is the 17-year-old black victim at the time. He was on his way to a children's birthday party.
17.
He ended up tasered and paralyzed by a Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy. This was back in 2021. The second unarmed man to be paralyzed by deputies from that same agency within a 10-year span that is noted for the record. Last week, the Palm Beach Post reported that Knox received $5.5 million in a settlement over the incident, which was captured on video from a deputy's point of view, a deputy's taser video. The West Palm Beach law firm that represented Knox, Cersei, Denny, Scarola, Bernhardt, and Shipley, informed Atlanta Black Star via email that they were not permitted to release the video to the media under the settlement agreement. Knox agreed to the settlement in July 2024, but it actually only became public last week after the Palm Beach Post received a copy of the $5.5 million check through a public records request, informing readers that it is not clear if the check presented the entire settlement. Details. Now, before I get into some of the background, already you have significant, at least financial cover-up, if not criminal cover-up in this case. The taxpayers were not aware that this $5.5 million had been settled or paid for. It became public once a media outlet, likely based on a tip, put in the open records request. The reason why it's likely based on the tip is because in order to get access to that record, according to the federal statute that governs it, you must be specific and precise as to what governmental document you are seeking. And if you have broad terms in your, request, they can deny it because of the man hours it would take to produce or to research such a record. So the tasering took place on the 7th of May, 2021, as Knox was picked up by a carload of friends to attend a children's birthday party. This was at John Prince Memorial Park. 2 female friends were sitting in the front, and Knox was sitting in the back seat with a male friend and 2 minors. The lawsuit obtained by Atlanta Black Star states this. On the way to the park, they spotted an unmarked Palm Beach Sheriff's car. It made a U-turn to follow them, fully aware that the deputy was behind her. The driver drove the speed limit as the deputy continued to follow them through various streets. At one point, the driver was so nervous that she pulled into a random residential driveway. Full stop. You have an unarmed car full of kids. They're not committing any violence. They're going to a birthday party. You have a guy in an unmarked car who has made it very obvious that he's following them. If you thought the U-turn was coincidental, you know these other turns you're making are not. And so in safety of self, you drive into a random residential yard seeking protection just in case. You're being cautious.
Yep.
That's when the Palm Beach County Sheriff, Dustin Sullivan, stepped out of the unmarked vehicle and ordered all occupants out of the car. Once outside the car, Palm Beach Sheriff's Deputy Christopher Francis aggressively approaches Timmy with his taser drawn. This is in the lawsuit claim. Another claim. Fearing for his safety, Timmy runs southbound on Aspen Road, hops a fence, and nothing in his hands. Timmy always keeps his empty hands visible. Why is that part important to the lawsuit? That part is important to the lawsuit because it eliminates the claim that somehow this officer believed that the suspect was running with a weapon. And thus any interaction with said suspect could have resulted in a fear of life dynamic for the cop. This is just you chasing a suspect, and you have now injured a human being beyond what is able to even be repaired. He's paralyzed. You have done so unlawfully. The deputies chasing Knox on foot, leaving the other occupants unattended to. So both of the deputies, they radio dispatch, and they are saying, we're pursuing a person, asking for backup. And at no time they mentioned the person they were chasing was armed. And no time
you would radio.
The person they were chasing was armed. Once again,
radio.
They always mention if the person is armed. They always say it, okay? So
yes.
Sullivan has his taser in his hand, which turned on the camera, okay? They have a camera on their taser, allowing the attorneys to describe the incident in the lawsuit. So the claim states the video shows Knox climbing on the roof of a house where he immediately surrenders and puts both of his empty hands up. Quote, the deputies grab Timmy's fragile body and slam him back to the ground.
From a roof.
Further exacerbating his injuries. Timmy is paralyzed from the neck down, and his injuries are permanent and severe. But after tasing, paralyzing, and body slamming him, the deputies apparently had nothing to charge him with because there is nothing indicated he was arrested in that time frame listed on the Palm Beach County online records.
Disgusting.
Sheriff Bradshaw cleared the two deputies of wrongdoing, even though the lawsuit states they violated numerous departmental policies.
Should be in jail.
This case has been civilly settled. $5.5 million. You ruined a person's life that was emerging into what we would call adulthood. You have significantly taken away quality of life. $5.5 million is not enough. It's not enough. And I hope it's not the end of their opportunity to seek justice through settlement. But you also have criminal liability that has been accused. But the sheriff, the high sheriff elected by the people, they decided, well, him and his team decided there was nothing to see here. This is the first time a black man has been paralyzed by this same agency. Back in September in 2013. September 2013, Dontrell Stevens. Mr. Stevens was riding his bicycle when Palm Beach County Sheriff's Deputy, Mr. Adam Lynn, began following him as well. Similar MO. He was in his patrol car, prompting the black male to step off of his bike and walk towards the deputy. He's on a bicycle. Why are you following me? There's more. So Deputy Lynn responded to this by shooting him 4 times.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Claiming he was in fear of his life because Stevens was holding in his hand a phone.
Oh my God.
Stevens was 20 when this happened, left paralyzed from the waist down. Video of the shooting went viral and a jury awarded Stevens $22.5 million. But the appeals court overturned the ruling. He ended up receiving $6 million in 2020. Once again, not enough. He ended up dying from complications of the shooting at the age of 28 in 2021.
Wow.
The 22 million is a better number after that.
And these are the ones we know for the record, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure there are ones that we don't know because they successfully covered up the settlement, the agreement, and maybe even the crime like they attempted to do here. But here's what we know. We know that these interactions were unprovoked. We know that all of these interactions on the record involved young black males. We also know it was clear that the individuals they decided to harm had absolutely no weapon at all. All right, Watson, this is obviously disturbing, difficult stories to tell, more difficult for them to experience. What say you?
Yeah, obviously the incidents itself are tragic, horrific. Like, I don't know how you can be remunerated after you're paralyzed. Like, you know, anybody who's ever had something as small as an ankle injury knows how precarious, man, and fragile things are in terms of your human body and well-being. And the idea that you would actually become paralyzed from the waist down, I don't know how you make somebody whole from that. I'm fascinated by the idea that the public doesn't even get to know this in and of itself. Like, there's no process by which the police department comes forward to the public, whose taxpayer money funds the department, and be like, look, man, we had to pay a family $5 million because one of our officers paralyzed the guy, and you know, this should never happen again. We got to make sure we correct this. Like, we're doing new train, like nothing. You just get to move on as if this is just the cost of doing business. Like, every now and again, you know, when they say, oh, if you want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. And in this process, the breaking of eggs is literally paralyzing your citizens. I think that's the craziest part to me, is that without this tip that you mentioned, Dr. Ritchie, that these guys, we wouldn't have even known that this happened.
Right. That's right.
People wonder why,
and that's why I'm sure there are others that we do not know about because, well, the media didn't get a tip. All right, we're going to bring updates if they develop.
And folks, this is the reason why I state that there needs to be change at the policing at a federal level. The feds need to get involved and make a standard of policing and hold the police accountable to their own standards, because they investigate themselves, find no wrongdoing, and apparently a $22 million or $5 million or $6 million settlement is going to make the person whole again. It never does. Being paralyzed is tragic. It's, you know, to be done at the hands of another is even worse. It's just,
and then for them to have such a large scale of accountability or lack of
cover up
accountability and responsibility is downright just disrespectful to the people altogether.
You know, when they say there ought to be a law, you know, there ought to be a law where if you harm a civilian and there's no wrongdoing by the civilian, you should be taking out a front page in the paper or something, or, you know, post it on your website for a month that we did something wrong, so that way the people will know. It's just horrible. Anyway, so let's move on to our last video of the night, folks. It's by Audit Everything. You want to go ahead and tell us about this video, Chief?
So this one takes place in, don't know, it's in Mississippi, and he gets arrested by 2 officers for recording from a public sidewalk, just like me.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's watch this one here.
And we're back. It's your boy, Audit Everything. I mean, hey. We out here in Meridian, Mississippi. Y'all might not know about my first Meridian video, but I'm finna tell y'all about it right now. But we are at the Meridian Police Department. But I came out on May 6th. I came out here on May 6th. And doing what we do best, you know, exercising our right to record on public. I was on the corner of 4th and 22nd in Meridian, Mississippi. So the police was called, obviously. The bank didn't know what I was doing. They called the police. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, folks, just for a quick update, one of our newest watchmen, Dakota, just reached out to me via text stating he has a video of Reno police. We'll be sure to bring you guys that here in a couple of days. He just recorded them right now. So he says that they had 5 cop cars, had a kid in cuffs. They let him go. Not sure what happened. So we'll find out.
Because police get there, it's okay. I don't mind, because they'll educate the people, say I'm okay. I can record. Boom. First officer on the scene was Officer Stout. I'm thinking it's a female officer. She really didn't properly identify herself. But she asked me, she walked up and asked me for my ID. She said we got a call about you. You got ID on you? And I didn't say nothing. She asked me about 3 more times and I didn't say nothing. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, do I have the right to remain silent? And she said, you're not being Mirandaized. So when she said I'm not being Mirandaized, I told her, I said, well, I'm just gonna exercise my right to remain silent and leave it at that. So boom. Next thing came out of her mouth was, okay, put your hand behind your back. Yeah, she said, okay, put your hand behind your back. So, and she cuffed me, she detained me. And I asked her for what, she said, because I failed to ID. So with me, with the failure to ID thing, so with the failure to ID thing, I told her that I wasn't doing no recording on SoundCloud. I wasn't doing nothing. I asked for a supervisor, and the post of supervisor coming, I explained to her that it's a secondary charge. She said it don't matter. She said a lot of stuff, man. So supervisor
don't matter to a secondary charge.
Talking, she turns my video off. Okay, once she turned my video off, the sergeant threatened me with arrest to tell them who I was. So I went on comply because I wasn't trying to go to jail. I was by myself at the time. And he said that he had to know who I am. If an officer asks you some Mississippi code, they brought up all kind of Mississippi codes about about me recording on the sidewalk. So okay, boom.
The Meridian, Mississippi Police Department. It looks like he's in the back of their lot or something.
So after that, after I give my ID, see, I got video from this point forward. I give him my. As soon as he told me I was okay, he took the handcuffs off me, and As soon as he took the handcuffs off me, I started back recording. Okay, I recorded the whole interaction that you guys gonna see. Boom, that's cool. That's cool, that's fine and dandy. So after I recorded, after I look at my video, after I go back to get the other video, I can't find it. It was crazy. I couldn't even find the damn video, so now I'm back to file my complaints about, first of all, detaining me without any crime being committed. Second of all, violating my Fourth Amendment right to be secure in my personal papers and effects. Third of all, violating my Fifth Amendment right to silence, to not have to say anything that's going to incriminate me or anything. And then on top of that, my videos disappeared for some odd reason. Homeland Security.
Look at these ghost cars.
But so for some odd reason, my video
K9.
Ghost canine cars.
No plates.
So now I'm back, and I am back to file my complaints. I want to file a FOIA request so we can get the full body cam footage. Since my video is not. I ain't got it. I only got the second part of the video when I started recording after they took the handcuffs on me. Y'all will see that part. But yeah, so but that's where we at with it. So now we're just exercising our right to record on this public property. And just to see, and I'm looking if I can see that doggone supervisor car. Supervisor Watts. Sergeant Watts. That's what he told me. That's the name he gave me. And I think the officer lady was Starks. So we don't see the car. We don't see it at all.
I'm surprised he hasn't been approached yet.
Especially walking amongst all the cop cars. Then they're going to come out and go, this is a secure lot.
So what we going to do? This is the undercover junk right here. I got some nice stuff on this lot now. Yeah, bro. Just look around for a second. Restaurant. Got a big old restaurant back that way. Got a drink machine, snack machine. How you doing? Hey, I come to file a complaint.
No, who you want to file a complaint on?
Oh, the officer.
All right, I'll get your supervisor up here.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Okay, how about you?
Hey, you got a name badge number? Got a name badge number?
Okay, my name's right there.
I can't read that good.
Okay, name's right there. It's on video. How can I help you?
Oh, yes, I come to file a complaint.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there a particular officer?
Yes, sir, it's two of them.
Two of them? Okay,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
get you the form.
Thank you, sir.
Bring the
Hey,
third.
Can I
Yeah, I know, right?
file a Mississippi Public Record request here too?
Who?
Mississippi Public Record request.
I would have to go through courts and records.
I'm sorry, can I just turn it in and then y'all can just forward to courts and records?
We have the left hand
Folks, just welcome Sergeant Elmer Fudd.
and the right hand.
Hey, can you do one thing for me? Can you call legal and ask them, can I just turn my report? Just call them.
Legal?
Yes, and tell them because you got a man here.
City Hall's already closed.
I know you ain't.
That's our
I don't
legal
want you to do it.
department.
Listen
City
to me
Hall's
for.
already
Let's
closed.
listen to me for a second.
Call up. If you want something that has to do with legal matters,
I want something from the police station. I want a forward record from.
and I told you what to do. But if you want the form, I'll get you the form.
Yes, sir.
What a freaking tyrant.
Yeah, I can turn it in to anybody though, sir.
Put a one in the chat,
I can
folks, if
come
you think
on-
he's a tyrant.
Mail it in too.
I know I can
Oh,
turn it in though,
absolutely.
in person. So that's what I come to do, sir. Okay, we got a tyrant on our hand.
Oh,
You want to
definitely.
identify yourself?
Hey, Chief, I'll be right back.
Right.
Hey, what's your rank, sir? You never identified yourself. I don't know.
Right here.
Thank you, sir.
This is a form, so if you have a claim against the city, that's that form. This is for an officer complaint form, all right?
Okay, a complaint against the
I'll give you
city.
both of them.
Okay, you said a complaint against the city. What would be the difference between the complaint against the city and a complaint against?
That's up to you. I mean, if you have a complaint against the city, that's what that's for.
Okay,
If you have a
okay.
complaint against an officer, I'll give you both options.
Okay, thank you.
So either way, you have both options.
Okay, hey, listen, one more time.
Yes, sir.
Just give me 1 second, cause I came prepared. What I'm gonna do, this is how I'm gonna do this. This part right here, what is this? Like the complaint right out, I already wrote my complaint out. I'm gonna sign my name on the front page, staple my complaint to the back part. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, so why don't you use the form then?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my name on the form and everything, but then I'm gonna staple the complaint I wrote out.
Well, I'm just giving you I'm trying to give you positive advice.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't want somebody to say because it's not on the form, they won't accept it.
But I got records saying
I just don't want somebody to say because it's not on the form, they won't accept it.
Okay,
I can even give you an envelope. You can put an envelope, we can steal it.
Okay, that'll work
I
too.
don't know who to
Yes, that'll work too. That'll
That's a
work
good
too.
idea.
Envelope.
That's a good idea.
Cause I already got to see what my whole thing is. I don't want to have to come back here because I don't live here.
Okay.
So I don't want to have to keep coming back. So I want to try.
I would highly recommend that way you can verify where it goes to. Go to the U.S. mail, get a certified signature verification. That way you have a proof that you sent it and it was signed by somebody.
Okay. You know, I've done it before. You know, usually at the desk when I come to the police station desk, they're just.
You guys like, share, and
Give me a
subscribe to the
stamp,
channel as
receipt,
well.
copy.
Here, we don't take money, nothing right here.
I ain't asking for no money. I just want to submit my.
I'm trying to clarify what we are limited to do.
Okay.
I can't get a copy of reports or nothing. It has to go off the courts and records.
Okay.
I don't know. It's different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've been just
Perseverance 777, welcome in.
Yeah, I understand that. I was
Glad you
surprised.
joined us.
I was surprised. I was. You got me on that one.
We're doing our best.
Okay, but I'm gonna fill this out. Cause I know y'all. You said you said you're gonna put it in an envelope. Okay.
I would highly recommend do a return receipt. That way, if you mail it, you got proof of who you mailed it to.
I just want to turn it into you.
I can't even guarantee it'll get to the right person. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
I see. You can guarantee it goes to the right person.
He's got all the excuses.
Get things confused in translation.
Not a very good cop, then.
I said stuff in the mail.
Can't make sure a document gets to the right person.
I just want to turn my complaint form into you.
The complaint form I can take.
Okay.
The other stuff I can't do nothing about.
Okay.
The complaint form I can take.
Okay. What I'm gonna do? Okay, I told you how I'm gonna do my complaint. I ain't gonna
Put them together in the envelope.
and then we're gonna fold it up to the envelope.
With legal matters, it goes to court's record or city hall.
Okay, any kind of records. I got you. Thank you. Just give me a minute. Just give me a second.
Oh, so audit everything
Y'all
is
stay
out.
with me for a second.
He's out with somebody else. That's a good thing.
Now, could you say your name again for the
664.
I get your name.
049.
I get your name.
I said it already.
Oh, for the camera.
The hell?
I'm gonna exercise my rights too.
You don't have rights.
Look at
You
this.
have
y'all.
duties.
For a man on the sidewalk with a camera.
So, with all of that being said, after we run your name, identify you, you are to leave from by this bank.
So I'm trespassing from the sidewalk?
Video. You are not to video.
Am I trespassing from the sidewalk?
You walk the sidewalk.
Okay, that's all I've been doing before y'all came.
Exactly.
I can't turn my camera towards the side. It's turned that way now. You gonna arrest me?
That's
Is you gonna arrest me for my camera being pointed that way?
I'm telling you about the bank.
You don't know.
sir.
You don't know our rights.
I do, sir.
You don't know. You know what's freedom.
You don't.
Do you know what the freedom of
You
press
don't know.
is?
It's all good.
Do you know?
Are you the press?
It's not all good.
Listen, I'm a
Do you
judge.
have a press
No,
pass?
freedom of.
Do you have that
You
press?
got to listen.
Do you have that press
Listen,
pass
do you
to
know-
video a federal building? This
listen.
a
What an
federal
idiot.
building.
There's no.
It is a federal
I need you to just
building.
listen to me. There's no expectation of
It's
privacy.
a bank. It's not a
It's a
federal
federal
building.
building.
Listen what I'm saying. I haven't been inside federal building recording.
You're not listening. He shouldn't be listening. You should be the one listening.
And I done been on the
Supervisory
inside.
watch.
Welcome to leave.
Okay.
You're welcome to walk on this sidewalk and leave.
And do the same thing I've been doing for y'all hands
Leave
up.
from over here by this bank. Go right
I
here.
got to leave from off the sidewalk.
From by this bank because they called.
I'm waiting on my ride right here.
Well, you wait on them around the corner.
So if I don't leave from right here, I'll be arrested.
I'm telling you to leave. Yes, you will.
I will be arrested.
I'm telling you what.
Okay. You violate my rights.
Part of this don't you
You violate. I'm walking.
You walk.
Y'all violate my rights.
Violating your rights. Have a good
Hey,
day.
can I get your name?
Yes, he is.
Sergeant Watts,
Tyrant.
9103. Have a nice day.
9103.
Have a nice day.
They got her in the
Welcome
wrong
to
job.
come down to Meridian
Look how
Police
small she
Department
is up by the
I
door.
see you soon, sir.
That's fine. Have a good one.
How can he have a good one when you violated his rights?
So I just got trespassed off of this sidewalk right here.
Just stupid.
Don't get hit while you're walking back.
Now I was stopping right here for the light.
He can't walk
But I just
backwards now.
trespassed off this sidewalk right here.
He can't
He
walk
told
the
me-
way he wants to walk.
You just told me I can't come back to it.
Trespass from the bank.
I ain't never been in the bank.
What
I never been on the bank property.
You go tell it.
I never been at
What
the
a
bank.
freaking tyrant.
You gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he is.
I never was at the bank.
Have a good one.
I never was at the bank. I never stepped foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Carl Winslow from Family Matters.
Tyrant Carl Winslow.
Tyrant.
I ain't no sorry citizen. I'm a
Remember, he was a cop too on the show.
Yeah,
I'm a
and
journalist.
Yeah.
we expect police officers to act like the police officers on the television show.
Mm-hmm.
But folks, the cops on the television, there is no cop in law. The cops on law are purely cops are purely a television figment. And the real police officers don't act like real police officers that were portrayed on television. Unfortunately, they act like the cops, from bad television.
It never fails.
It never fails. You expect the Andy Griffiths and the Carl Winslows, and instead you get the bad ones.
You get Tyrant Hoyt.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
It's terrible. And they think that they're doing a good service for the community. Well, folks, that pretty much wraps up our compilation of videos here for you. We hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, because I know I did.
Yeah,
I had a great time watching these videos. Some of them not so good because of the context of it, but we wanted to get those videos out to you guys, everybody, to the community watchers out there, and that's what it is.
Yeah, and just to give you guys a little bit of at the end of the day housekeeping here, Chief and I went out this afternoon and recorded the Reno Police Department. So I got that video recorded. I got it downloaded back to my computer, and I'm going to be doing some editing over the weekend. So keep an eye out on Reno News Now and on Chief England's Sacramento Community Watch to catch some of those videos coming up here, folks. But it was pretty good. The only bad interaction that we had was towards the end, where, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, where we kind of got talked to by hospital security, but that's a different story. So
yeah, we'll explain that next time.
Yeah, we'll explain that next time after we release the video. So,
and folks, be sure to watch out for some new videos from Sacramento that I'm going to be posting as well. I did upload one this morning of a car wreck. You want to go over the slide over there right now? Look at that one. That's pretty cool. And then I got some other stuff that we're going to be rolling out for you guys to see here shortly.
Yeah, and don't forget, if you hit join and become a member and become a virtual watchman, you get access to exclusive content and messages from Chief England as well. That's out there as well. So it never hurts to join. Sometimes I give away free memberships as well during our live stream. So make sure you join us at 8 p.m. on Thursdays is when we normally do these live streams, Pacific Standard Time, folks. I know it's a little bit later for you on the East Coast, but if you are joining us from the East Coast and beyond, we do thank you. We do love you for joining us. And like I said to you folks, now that it's towards the end of the video, if you're watching this afterwards, don't forget to leave a super thanks on Chief England's Sacramento Community Watch. Perseverance, thank you. Night. Yep, we're heading out of here for the night. So do you have anything else for the night, Chief?
Yeah, we want to give a special thanks to Yo Baby LA for that donation, and Bobby Swisher for his donation as well. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yep, let's go back and do the super chats. Reno News Now,
and of course Reno News Now as well.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels in the description. Yo Baby LA started off the matching, and Bobby Switcher went ahead and above and beyond. Thank you guys again so much for your super chats. Greatly appreciate it. Again, anything you guys can do to support the channel is helpful. If you want to as well, more bang for the buck, links to the cash apps are down below. But is there anything else, Chief?
Yep, always record the police.
Oh yeah, and know your rights, folks.
Exercise your rights. Much love.
So we're getting out of here for the night, folks. You guys have a wonderful night as well.